Hey guys, wait up. I know I haven't seen you in a long minute, but today Keyman is back and he's bringing you a 2017 BMW M6 with all keys lost, and he's gonna show you step by step what it takes to get the job done. Now, before we proceed, I wanna say a thank you to our subscribers and our supporters. We feel the love, and guys, we're gonna give it back tenfold, so stick around and get taught.
The fast life, the fast living. They see the ambition, they know I'm past driven. Look, we are not the same, this is not a game. I be swerving through the city in and out of lanes.
Are you more of a boot man or an ass man? Guess which one I am. Let's get this car open. Okay, so the first step of this job is to gain entry and get the key cuts. For this, we're gonna be using our leashy. These cars run on a HU 100R leashy. There's plenty of videos on YouTube on how to do this. If you guys really want to, I'll do it myself, but for me, it's like second nature, kind of like digging out dingleberries, if you know what I'm talking about, okay? So let's get this open. The door opens when you turn it to the left, but I like reading it when you turn it to the right, to the lock position. So we're first gonna unlock it to get the car open, and then when I'm ready to cut the key, I'm gonna actually lock it to read the cuts. I feel like it's more accurate that way. Okay, so after getting entry, we can now get to the two modules that are required to make the key. We need to get to the engine computer to get the ISN code, as well as the COS computer, which is located under the steering wheel, to get the key information. Once we have those two pieces of information, we can put it together and program the key. But for now, we're gonna start with the engine computer. So let's pop the hood and get this going. Oh my, what a package. Okay, so first we need to get to the engine computer, which is gonna be right here on the side. This usually is just clipped on. We're gonna go get our tools and we're gonna connect directly to it to get the code. In this case, we do not need to require the module. Okay, so there's plenty of tools that can pull the ISN code from this DME, but today we are using the ACDP. I would recommend you have a few backup tools because I've had situations where adapters break or my hotspot isn't working and I had to use something else to finish the job. This time though, we're gonna use the ACDP.
Told him pipe down, I don't care what's next, I need it right now. And I got it numbers going stupid like it dropped down.
So this app is pretty easy to use. We just go to BMW, DME, we're gonna do bench mode. Bench mode basically means we're not doing it through the OBD port, we're plugged in directly to it. This is an F series F13 and we identified the module as a MEVD 1728. There's plenty of online resources that can do this for you. I use realoem.com. You put in the VIN number and it tells you what the DME version is. So here we go, S63. We're gonna read the ISN. Everything is done over their servers, so you must have a hotspot and you have to have a good one because if this breaks middle of programming, you're gonna be in trouble. As we can see, we see the ISN code together with the VIN number. We're gonna export this and save it, and this part of the job is done. So we just successfully extracted the ISN code, which means we have one of the two pieces of the puzzle to get this key finished. So now we're gonna put everything back together. We're gonna close the hood, and next step is getting under the steering wheel and getting the COS 4 module out. Did you look? I bet you did.
Hello, why do they doubt the kid? I'm about to prove them all wrong again. I got a low tolerance, cause they don't even know what the problem is. It's me. You waiting on the boy to fail, then hold your breath and face your death. Cause you play a roulette with each step.
Here we go, COS 4 unit, the last piece of the puzzle. With this, we can now get in the van and finish up the last of the process. And when we plug everything back in, the key is gonna start working.
Back and I'm better than ever. I think I got a vendetta. Oh, now they call me, I seen them.
So now that the COS 4 unit is in front of us, we can proceed with the rest of the work. For this, I'm gonna be using my ACDP, which is a clip adapter. So before I do that, I'm gonna use a little cleaning tool to clean off the contact points where we're gonna be actually inserting the adapter. Now, since I've done this so many times, I know exactly which pins we're gonna be needing to touch, but there are wiring diagrams and whatnot in the resource provided here. The software is really straightforward to use. It even checks if the pins are all touching properly. If it does not, it will let you know ahead of time. So it wants me to put in an empty key before I proceed. We are using a key I found online. It's like a updated style. Let's see how well it works or not. In case it doesn't work too well, I'm gonna use one of the keys that I always provide. These are very good keys and they work great. So the software works pretty well. It even checks if the pins are making proper contact. In this case, we can see all the pins are green, which means we are good to go. So we're going to proceed with the programming now. Now, this is the most important step of the process. You cannot touch anything. You cannot cut the ground. You cannot lose internet. This is what can mess the car up if you don't do it properly. Okay, so now that we have both pieces of the puzzle, it's time to finish this project up. We're gonna go to the all keys lost function where it's gonna connect the ISN code from the DME to the key information stored in the COS unit. So let's get that going. So right now it wants me to put in a antenna adapter as well as the new blank key, after which it's gonna ask me for the original files of the modules. We are selecting the COS 4 data we just read. It's gonna be this newest one. Okay, and then we're gonna choose slot number 8. So the general rule of thumb is you want to skip a few slots because when you get a key from the dealership, they order it for the next available slot they see in their system. So if I make a key for this car in slot number 3, they're not gonna know that, and the key they provide will not work anymore. So I always go towards the end. Now what's the ISN code, which we already have? That's the file. Okay, and now the software is gonna do its magic. Look at that, programming successful. So after this, all we gotta do is put back the COS module into the vehicle and touch the key to the emergency antenna to activate it. After which, it should work. Days are getting shorter, times are getting tougher. All we can do is do what we can. Oh, that's a good sign. Let's see. So, looks like the key has been activated. Remote is working. Car is starting. Woo! Now there you guys go, 2017 BMW M6, all keys lost. Now winter's coming, it's getting darker, it's getting colder, but guys, we have so much cool stuff to show you. Believe it or not, this 2017 M6 actually has an outdated immobilizer system. The COS 4 is 3 generations behind to the newest systems, which is the BDC3 right now, I believe. So guys, there's so much crap in here I can share with you. Some of it's actually interesting. So if you enjoy this kind of stuff, please subscribe, put likes, put comments. It's gonna show us that you're enjoying this, and it's gonna give us more stimulation to make more videos just like this. But for now, have a good night. Keyman signing out.